The Steelers' beautiful stadium, Heinz Field, is located at 100 Art Rooney Avenue. It stands along the Allegheny River in the Steel City, a place that is known for having the most diehard fans anywhere. Moore takes it from the 6.
He gets out to the 28-yard line.
The offense will take over at the 28-yard line. Give to the tailback. Parker gains 7 yards on that play. They'll need about 3 yards here on second down. Parker takes it right side. They tackle him for a loss.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
Hands it to the back.
Jaunty was there on the tackle.
That's where I'd like to see the quarterback have a little flexibility in the game plan. He comes to the line of scrimmage. He could not have liked what he saw that time with the defense they deployed. Why not get out of that play and check off?
He's tackled at the 31. The Bengals will start this drive at the 31. Gets the pass off.
Lamar Woodley had the coverage on the play.
They line up at the 31. Gets the pass away.
Clark makes the tackle.
So much of the game today revolves around those substitution packages, trying to bring extra defensive backs on the field to try and help against the pass. But when you have a big receiving tight end, that really makes that plan awfully tough to execute. It's one of the dangers. You bring those extra defenders trying to get after the quarterback, and you're going to leave some man coverage on the outside. That time the quarterback able to take advantage.
He's dropped.
This is one of those defensive coordinators who's known for his exotic blitz packages. He can blitz anytime, any down, any point in the game. If you're a quarterback, you usually don't sleep too well before you play against this guy.
Short throw to the left. Harrison
was there on the tackle.
The Bengals are getting on a bit of a roll here. Nice play calling and good execution. The defense looks a little confused right now.
That reception gives him 10,000 career receiving yards. Throws it. Almost picked.
Lamar Woodley was defending on the play.
Benson takes the give. Benson gets 3 yards on the play. And this is the 8th play of the drive. Brings it in. James Ferrier
makes the tackle.
And that's good quarterback play. He recognized the blitz. He understood what was happening with the coverage behind it and found the open man.
They hand it off.
The defense did a nice job there jamming the running back, bringing the outside linebacker on a blitz. Sometimes those outside backers a little more athletic. It can really help stop the run.
They hand it off. He fights forward to about the 10 before he's hit and dropped. This is the 11th play of this drive. And it's completed.
Not sure if he reached it. They'll measure.
was up there.
He did get enough for the first.
You hear it all the time that this is a game of inches, but what I really like to watch is the battle for those inches. That time, the battle goes to the receiver.
Benson on the draw. Hampton tackles him for a loss at the 6-yard line.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive, the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
And the defense has a heavy rush.
Anytime you give up that quick pressure like that, very seldom are those passes completed.
He throws left. There for the catch.
Heisel is there on the tackle.
Benson picks up about 4 yards with the catch. Cincinnati is looking to go up by 3. Shane Graham puts it through for the first points of the game.
Let's go, baby.
Sheds one tackler. The defense played exceptionally well the last time this offense had the ball. A little misdirection. They just can't tackle him. Tackle was made by Leon Hall. Parker gains around 8 yards on the run. Parker on the handoff. Brought down behind the line.
The counter is one of those calls that we're seeing less and less of in the National Football League for the reason you just saw. That penetration by a good defensive line or speed at the linebacker position can really shut that play down.
He goes deep this time.
Hall gets his hand on it, and the pass will fall incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And those are the kind of big 3rd down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
Takes it back to around the 40.
The Bengals were having their way with this defense last time out, but were held to just 3 points. They'll look to top that here.
Benson on the give.
The stop was made
By Ferrier. A couple of yards there.
Tom, that was a run blitz on that play. They brought the middle linebacker effectively, filling all the gaps, and there was simply nowhere for the running back to go.
Throws it short. Comes down with it.
And he went way up to snag that one. That was a pretty catch.
Good job over there, baby.
Here's the give.
Tackle was made
By Hampton. Benson gets 6 yards on the play. Palmer hands it off straight ahead.
Well, the halfback delay is really one of those plays that you're dependent upon the defensive lineman really believing it's a pass and trying to attack the quarterback. That time, those defensive linemen, they didn't believe. Looked like one of those old-fashioned rugby scrums there. A lot of big bodies piled together and nowhere for the running back to go.
And takes a terrible bounce. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. They hand it off. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. Parker comes away with 2 yards on the carry. Throws it out. makes the catch.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set them up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
They'll give it off here.
The stop was made by Crocker.
They got 4 yards there. That'll bring up second down. They hand it off again. Antoine Odom
Was there on the tackle.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
They hand it off. He fights forward to about the 40 before he's gang tackled.
Yeah, and now you go back to your respective benches, and the defense is happy and celebrating and very positive, and the offense is going back with a puzzled look on their face.
He makes it out to about the 27-yard line.
The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. Passes, and this one could be a big game. At the 40, at the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Benson
Doesn't make it. Or did he? The call is touchdown.
Wow, halfbacks that can play like wide receivers. I don't know how you play defensive back in this league anymore. What a play.
Shane Graham is good on the point after.
Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint.
And he's drilled. What a hit.
This offense really needs to get something going in this series. A game like this can quickly get out of hand, and before you know it, you have to get away from that game plan and start taking more chances.
Hands it off. Parker gains about a yard on the play. Throws just as the pressure gets there.
Screen passes really frustrate a defense because it takes you out of that aggressive mindset of constantly coming after the quarterback. Pass rush almost got there that time, and he has to feel a little lucky that that ball just fell harmlessly to the turf.
Parker on the inside handoff. And he makes it out to about the 44-yard line before he's dropped by a host of tacklers. Dumps it out right. Leon Hall had the coverage on the play. It's fourth down. The Steelers line up to punt. Caldwell is the return man. He takes it at the 12.
He gets out to the 28-yard line.
The Bengals looked very strong that last offensive possession. They capped it off with a touchdown. Those are exactly the types of drives coaches love to see unless you're on the defensive side.
It's a direct snap.
The tackle was made
By Clark. Benson picks up about 4 yards on the play. He gets another carry. He doesn't get back to the line.
And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
Is there for the catch.
The Steelers did an excellent job tackling and keeping things in front of them on that series to force the 3 and out.
Moore fields it at the 30.
takes it back to the 49.
There's still plenty of football to be played, but so far this offense seems lethargic. They really need a spark here.
Hands it to the back. Breaks a tackle. He gets to about the 41-yard line before he's wrestled to the ground. Parker will run it again. Gains his way to the 33-yard line before several defenders bring him down. Parker on the handoff. Willie Parker will get enough to pick up the first down after the gain of 3. Handoff to the right. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take just 4 plays to get to the end zone, but they did start at midfield.
I think it's safe to say there aren't many players in the NFL with the kind of vision that he has. All he has to do is find a little single crease in the defense, and he really makes you pay.
They get him at the 34-yard line. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. Gets the pass out. And he caught it. He's down the sideline. To the 10. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get a 65-yard touchdown. What a beautifully designed play.
Carson Palmer got the job done there, and we've seen him do it so many times over the years. That's the thing with him. He comes through time after time.
Taken at the 5. Brought down at the 33-yard line.
The Steelers got a little boost on that last series by punching it in. Now they want to build on that.
Roethlisberger with the give.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
Short throw to the right.
And I can tell you this, there's nothing that defensive backs hate more than to have one of those big tight ends in the open field running right towards them.
This one appeared to be on the offense.
False start, offense. Repeat, first down.
First and 15 now following the penalty. Flips it out short. The stop was made by Joseph.
Yeah, very safe, simple play, hitting the underneath receiver for a solid gain.
Gets the ball away. There for the reception. Keith Rivers was there to bring him down.
The Steelers are putting together a good-looking drive here. That's their 3rd first down.
Here's the give. Crocker makes the tackle.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense if you can't stop the run and you have to deal with play action.
A pickup of 5, and that will bring up second down. Pittsburgh lines up in the Wildcat. It's a direct snap. Still working. Leon Hall is there on the tackle. A gain of 3 yards.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
The tackle was made by River. Again and again, another first down.
This offense has been really impressive on this drive. That's the 5th first down on this drive alone. And defensively right now, you can see the fatigue starting to kick in.
Passes it out. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Just a great route that time. No way that he wasn't going to catch that football and score with that one. That was beautiful.
Jeff Reed tacks on the extra point.
Here's your sprint drive summary.
Caldwell has it at the 5. He can't bring him down. The Bengals ended their last drive with a touchdown, so they'll look to make it 2 in a row. From their own 34-yard line. After 1 quarter of play, the score is the Bengals 17, the Steelers 14.
They brought the blitz that time, didn't get there, but did throw off the timing of the play to get the incompletion.
Here's the pass. Right through his hands. He almost had the pick. Lavernius Cole was his intended target. And watch out, they're going to bring the heat right here.
He brings it out to the 39.
The Steelers on that last series proved they can move the ball on this defense. They just need to keep it rolling now.
Parker on the inside handoff. And he has room to run.
The stop was made by Parker. That last run puts the veteran at about 100 yards rushing on the day.
And he will lose yardage on the play.
And when the defense gets that kind of penetration, it just disrupts everything for an offense. They have to get that guy blocked.
He's dropped for a loss.
And you have to be able to get that counter play going. When the penetration gets there and it forces those offensive linemen to go back just a little bit deeper, it throws off the timing of the entire play.
Here's the throw.
Has it on the sideline, but was he in bounds? The officials will huddle. They rule it incomplete.
Well, let's give him some credit for making a great effort, but just unable to pull that one in.
Not a good bounce on this one. The offense takes the field, hoping to put something together after their last drive ended in a 3-and-out. Here's the give. Tackle was made by Hampton. He hasn't had a good first half at all. Just can't seem to get through this defense. They'll go with the run once again. He fights forward to about the 23. James Harrison was there to bring him down. Throws it. Pass is complete. The 50. Down the sideline. At the 30. To the 20. To the 10. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
The Bengals used just 3 plays to go 80 yards.
Carson Palmer really came through there. They were in that tough 3rd and long situation. He calmly got the job done. Exactly the kind of skills you like to see in your quarterback.
Moore fields it at the 2. He gets it back out to the 20-yard line.
The offense really needs to get something going on this series. Maybe even just a field goal on the board is enough to get them jump-started.
Throws it short. He's there for the catch. He laid it in there perfectly. That was a well-thrown ball.
And we talk so much about arm strength for the quarterback position, but sometimes you have to be able to put a little touch on it, and that was pretty.
Parker gets the call, and he makes it out to about the 37-yard line.
Jaunty makes the tackle.
And they'll run him again.
And let's give credit to the defense. They had a great push there. They got in the backfield, took control of their own gaps.
He needs to get the pass off. Brings it in. Santonio Holmes
Makes his first reception of the game.
He's laying it out there. It's tipped away.
Not so much a bad pass as a bad decision. He saw the coverage there, simply had to go to the next receiver. He didn't make the right move.
They'll give it off here. They can't bring him down. Parker gets 8 yards on the play. 3rd down now. They'll need a couple of yards to convert for a 1st down. Another run. He's dropped at the 30 by Pico. Willie Parker did a great job to get past the marker and get the 1st down. Again, he'll get the call.
Pico is there on the tackle.
Parker gains about 2 yards on the run. They're going to pitch it. He fights forward to about the 26.
And Tom, that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
And he is able to hold on to it.
Well, when you have a talented running back like this, you always have to account for him. That time, a nice play-action pass opened it up down the field.
He throws right.
The tackle was made by Roy Williams.
Yeah, really not much a defense can do when you get a guy that can throw the football like that. You know, you get yourselves in position defensively, you think you're in the right spot, you're going to make a play, and a guy makes a throw like that and you go, hey, that's a good throw.
I'm just curious at this point if this defense can even think about getting a stop on the ground.
I think at this point they would settle for a slow them down on the ground. This team offensively now is really starting to assert themselves. Power football is taking over.
He did not score.
And this is the 14th play of the drive. Passes, end zone.
Well, you can't just stare down one receiver on a play like that. The defense is going to be all over it. He was lucky he didn't get picked off there.
Just gets that one away.
Spaeth makes the catch. Hold on. This one might not be good. After discussing it, they rule no touchdown.
Jeff Reed can make this a one-possession game with this kick. He's got it.
Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary. Big hit there to bring him down. The Bengals were able to put a scoring drive together on their last time out. The halfback with the carry. James Ferrier was there to bring him down.
Nice call there by the defensive coordinator, coming with the outside linebacker blitz, which really put some pressure on this group up front.
He's hammered in the backfield.
The Bengals are not doing a good job at all on the ground so far. They need to somehow get that turned around, because if you can't run it, boy, it is tough to throw the football.
Gets the pass away. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up 4th down.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on 3rd down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
Advanced ticket sales and much more. Ask for more details today.
Gets to about the 44.
The Steelers were able to score on that last series, but just a field goal, and sometimes those are actually momentum shifters for the defense.
Roethlisberger gives it up the middle. They get 3 yards on the play.
Very effective call that time by the defensive coordinator, bringing the outside linebacker a terrific way to give your defense some help in stopping the run.
Rolling right.
Tackle was made by Malaluga.
That last catch gave him 1,000 yards for the season.
You know, when you watch the tape of those top wide receivers, they all seem to have a common thread. Yes, they have great hands, but the ability to make people miss may be even more important.
Joseph was there on the tackle.
Chalk up a big gain and a 1st down for the ball carrier on that one.
Big play that time by a talented player. You can tell in those tough, clutch situations, he wants the ball in his hands.
To the 10.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Pittsburgh Steelers go 55 yards in 4 plays.
Ben Roethlisberger is one of the top quarterbacks in the league, and there's really no debate about that. He can change the outcome of the game, and he's such a strong leader, just a fantastic player and fun to watch.
From his own goal line. Dropped at the 32-yard line. They didn't look sharp on their last drive and were forced to punt it away. They go with the run. Brought down at about the 33-yard line by Hampton. Hampton makes his 5th stop of the game on that play. Hit on the pass.
When you get that kind of pressure, a lot of times the play will result in something worse than just an incompletion.
Passes it. Drops the easy hit. That incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Chris, that was a pretty nice defensive stand.
Yeah, that series just never seemed to get off the ground. Nothing they tried there seemed to work.
Runs over tackler. He takes this one back to the 35.
The Steelers will look to build momentum by getting another touchdown on this series.
Roethlisberger with the give. At the 40, he's down the sideline. To the 10.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get a 65-yard touchdown. What a beautifully designed play.
When he gets into the open field, there aren't too many players who are going to catch him. He's got that all-important burst.
Pittsburgh is up a touchdown.
They get him at the 25. They had to punt it away on their previous drive.
Makes the short throw.
Lavernius Coles was the intended receiver on the play.
The pass is away. Nearly picked off. He should have had that one.
Chad Ochocinco was the intended receiver.
On the play.
Dumps it out right.
Makes the grab near the sideline, but no signal yet. They're not going to give it to him.
He took a stab at a great catch, but that time just didn't happen.
This one's going to go out of bounds at the 47.
The Steelers have put together a couple of nice drives back-to-back. Let's see if the defense can adjust.
Roethlisberger gives it left.
Yeah, it really just throws you off rhythm to have a play that gains nothing. You know, you're going to get something, 2, 3, 4 yards, and it keeps you in that rhythm. But when a defense makes a play like that, it really throws your offense off.
Odom will tackle him for a loss at the 49. Antoine Odom tracks him down, wraps him up for tackle number 5. Screen pass to his wideout. He's still going. Santonio Holmes makes his 60th catch of the year. The Bengals have everyone on the line. Looks like they're coming after this one. It'll go out at the 24. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. It's a direct snap. He gets loose. Watch out. The 50, at the 40, at the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals strike quickly with the 75-yard play for 6.
When you have a back with that kind of vision, those big guys up front don't have to hold their blocks for very long because they know he's going to find that hole quickly.
Moore from the 4.
Gets to about the 27.
Their last drive ended with a 3 and out. The offense will take over at the 27-yard line.
Left 21.
They give it to the tailback.
Alaluga is there to bring him down.
Parker picks up 2 yards with the carry. Parker gets the call. Hit and drop behind the line.
And you love to see those linebackers playing downhill like that. Not just flowing sideline to sideline, but attacking and trying to get in the backfield.
He's sacked. So no luck for the offense on that drive, and they'll go 3 and out.
Nice play, but anytime there's a sack, there has to be a number of key things happening, and that time it all came together.
Caldwell fields it at the 37.
The Bengals punctuated that last series with a touchdown. I got to tell you, they look really good. They have this defense way back on their heels.
Passes the ball. Townsend has it.
You know, this DB is one of those guys that every time I watch him on tape, I'm always surprised he doesn't have more interceptions because he's so quick with his feet and gets in great position.
Roethlisberger gives it left.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
Parker gets the ball. Cuts back and he's dropped. They get 9 yards on the play, and that makes it 3rd down. Gets the pass off. To the 10. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Boy, this rookie looks really good. He understands exactly where to go with the ball and just seems so confident in the pocket.
Jeff Reed tacks on the extra point. Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint. At the 30.
Coming off the interception in the last drive, no reason to really change anything. One big mistake doesn't change this ball game. Just get right back to your game plan.
Palmer hands it off. He gets out to about the 42-yard line. Thomas makes the tackle. 2nd and 7 situation here. Short throw to the left. This is close. They'll bring out the chains. It was enough to move the chains. They line up at the 49. With the misdirection, Woodley drops him for a loss at the 46.
And typically you can tell if a counter is going to work or not based on whether those offensive linemen are able to turn the corner and start going up the field. If the penetration hits those guys in the backfield, very seldom will the counter work.
Henry scoops it. The Bengals win the battle, and they'll keep possession.
Heads up play to get that ball back for the offense. That one really could have gone either way.
Gets the pass away. James Ferrier is there on the tackle. Carson Palmer is really carving up this defense with yet another completion. He's now up over the 300-yard passing mark. 1st and 10, and there's 2 minutes remaining in the half. Short throw, and it's completed.
Little 7-yard throws like that have really become the staple of the National Football League. So many defenses now not allowing the big throws down the field. You have to be willing to take throws just like that.
Incomplete pass.
Good release that time by the receiver at the line of scrimmage, but the pass simply was just not there.
Throws it. Drops the sure pick, and the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on 3rd down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
1st down now, and 10 to go. Here's the give. The tackle was made by Pico. Parker comes away with 2 yards on the carry. And they'll run him again.
As a quarterback, you really want to make that pre-snap read, and it's kind of hard to not see the middle linebacker. He came on the blitz that time, and sometimes you just need to get out of a play like that.
Mendenhall gets the carry left side. The stop was made by Antoine Odom.
And it's not very often that I get really excited about defensive line play, but that time the guys up front on defense were just overpowering.
He'll get to about the 35-yard line. They'll start this drive at the 35. 1st and 10. He throws left. There for the catch. Clark is there on the tackle. 2nd down and very short coming up. Passes to his left.
Couldn't you just see him aiming that ball a little bit there? He was just trying to fit it into a spot, and instead of just letting it rip, he tried to aim it and missed it.
He rolls right. Going for it all. And it's tipped away. We'll take you to the studio now for halftime.
Welcome to the Halftime Show. Let's get you caught up on what's happening around the league.
Check out the scores from around the league. Let's take a look at the stars from this weekend's games. Adrian Peterson has rushed for over 125 yards. Here's a look at the first half stats. The number of plays run in the first half favored Pittsburgh. Willie Parker has rushed for over 150 yards. Pittsburgh leads it by 7. Now let's take a look at some of the top plays from the first half of your game.
The second half is about to begin. Enjoy the rest of the game.
Welcome back to Pittsburgh. From the 7. Dropped at the 32-yard line. From their own 32-yard line. He rolls out to the right. Comes down with it. Tackle was made by Taylor.
The Bengals have been unstoppable when they go to the pass. You'd think the defense would make some kind of adjustment at halftime, but so far that just doesn't seem to be the case.
Here's the give.
Those big guys up front, they just keep pushing the defense back. At some point, now you're going to have to do something to try and stop those running lanes But then look out. The passing's going to be wide open.
Throws it out.
He's one of those quarterbacks who trusts his arm maybe a little bit too much. He should have never thrown that ball.
Got a hand on him. Throws the pick.
That last interception is second of the game.
And that time he just got caught. He stared down the receiver. The defense saw him, jumped the throw, and made the pick. Good play on the defensive side.
Passes. Almost picked.
Pass results in an
Rivers was defending on the play.
The intended target on the play. Second down.
Pico is there on the tackle. Pico tracks him down, wraps him up for tackle number 5. Gets the pass out, makes the catch, and he's dropped as soon as he makes the catch. Hines Ward now with 4 catches in the game. Another run.
Willie Parker can see the field so well, and as a runner, you need to have that kind of vision to be successful.
Gives it off. Parker gains about 2 yards on the run. They line up at the 27. Sims was there to bring him down.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
He passes short. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Roethlisberger has thrown 4 touchdowns today.
Jeff Reed adds the extra point.
Here's your sprint drive summary. Brought down at the 31. The Bengals suffered an interception on their last possession. Hands it to the back. Stays on his feet. James Harrison makes the tackle.
The Bengals set out to run it down their throats. Had some success in the first half with that, and now it looks like all that running is really taking its toll on the defense.
They'll give it off here. The stop was made by Fox. Benson picks up 2 yards with the carry. The tackle was made by Troy Polamalu. Benson gets 3 yards on the play. Here's a draw. Hoke was there to bring him down. It's 4th down. The Bengals line up to punt. They're trying to pin them deep with a solid punt right here. Not a good bounce on this one.
The Steelers have been rolling so far, and now they can really start to take control of this one with another touchdown.
Gets the ball away. Is there for the catch. And he's drilled at the 41-yard line.
And tight ends are so big that as coverage people, it's tough to figure out how to defend them. If you're on their left side, they throw it to their right side. If you're behind them, they throw it in front. Tight ends are tough to cover.
They get to him.
I don't think there's any play in football that's prettier than a perfectly executed blitz. If you time out the snap count, if you disguise it, if you don't tip it to the quarterback, you end up with results like that. Big sacks, big plays.
Passes it out. Hit as he caught it, and he's able to hang on.
You just can't let him get the ball, can you? That reception put him over 100 yards.
And this receiver just looks so confident catching the football. You know, if you really believe in your hands, it gives your eyes a chance to look away and try to make some runs after the catch. This guy knows he's going to make every catch and do it solidly. And it looked like this defensive line just beat him off the snap. Sometimes those guys can time out the quarterback's cadence. And if the quarterback doesn't start changing that snap count, his offensive line is going to really struggle.
Hit as he let go of the ball.
Good pressure that time, and they forced a bad throw. Not much he could have done with the pocket collapsing like that.
Here's the pass. He makes another reception on the drive.
The Steelers are having some success getting the ball down the field on this drive. This offense is clicking.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. The tackle was made by Malaluga. About 8 yards there. That brings up second down. Pittsburgh will go with the Wildcat. Direct snap to the back. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
And you can start to see the frustration in the defense's body language. I always thought that was such a weird term, body language. What is that? Your body talk? But you can see just watching these guys on the field that their shoulders are slouching and they are getting upset.
Jones from the 7. Gets to the 31-yard line.
The Bengals are in a dangerous territory right now. This one's gotten a little out of hand, but a touchdown on this series, maybe your defense gets a little momentum going.
Here's the throw, and he caught it. The stop was made by Clark.
The Bengals' passing game continues to impress. There's almost no resistance when they try and throw the ball. It seems like they're getting 10 to 15 yards every time.
Benson gets the call. Lamar Woodley was there on the tackle.
A 5-yard gain. That'll bring up second down. Throws it short. Right through his hands. He almost had the pick. Third down coming up after that incompletion. End zone. And the pass falls incomplete.
Carson Palmer let that one get away. He has a great arm, but sometimes he'll still miss those deep balls.
And they'll down it at the 1.
The Steelers put together a really impressive drive that last time out. You can just see how confident they are right now.
The defense has him surrounded. There for the reception.
The Steelers are continuing to find success throwing the ball. The pass protection is solid, and the defense with a very conservative approach playing off these receivers, allowing them to get open.
Throws it. He makes another catch. At the 40. Down the sideline. At the 30. To the 20. To the 10. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
The rookie tearing it up today. Over 100 yards receiving now. Pretty good route runner, but I really like the way that he fights for that extra yardage.
Jeff Reed tacks on the extra point.
Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary. Caldwell fields it at the 2. Dropped at the 34.
The Bengals have had a long day so far, and if they don't make something happen on this series, well, you're going to see these players getting more and more frustrated.
Benson takes it right side. Harrison makes his 5th stop of the game on that play. Gets the pass away. Pass is complete. Tackle was made by Troy Polamalu. And he's crossed the century mark in receiving yards. This has been one heck of a performance.
And Tom, I don't think he's finished yet. This is a guy that is on a roll right now, and this defense really doesn't have an answer for him.
Still on his feet. He's knocked out at the 15-yard line. That was a good job to get away from the defender in the backfield.
And what a difference that one missed tackle made. If they make the tackle in the backfield, you end up with a loss. Your defense is jumping around. Everybody's excited. Instead, you miss it, and you give up a big play.
Second down, 11 yards for a first. Ball on the 16. Throws short. He's tackled around the 11-yard line by Frazier. On the 11 now. End zone. It's tipped. And it'll be 4th down following the pass deflection.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
And with that, the score is the Cincinnati Bengals 34, the Steelers 59. Wow! Won't be stopped. The Steelers' offense has not had any trouble in their last 3 drives. They've ended up in the end zone each time. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Dropped behind the line.
Yeah, on the delay, you're trying to get those pass rushers to take an outside route. You set inside as an offensive lineman and try and create a gap. That time they just came straight through this offensive line.
Parker gains around 3 yards on the run. Short pass to his left.
The stop was made by Maualuga.
It really is so much the key to football. You talk all the time about you have to establish the run. Well, there you see why. You establish the run, and then you come with the play-action pass. Just so hard to defend.
Tackle was made by Antoine Odom. Antoine Odom makes his 8th stop of the game.
The stop was made by Crocker.
A pickup of 5, and so it'll be 3rd down. Throws it short. He's there for the catch.
And that was a little hum baby coming out of there from the quarterback. We've all heard about how strong his arm is, and we saw it there.
Hands it off. He tries to spin, and he is dropped. Parker comes away with 5 yards on the carry. Moves to his right. He catches it and is tackled immediately.
pick up a 5 on the play.
Nice decision by the quarterback there. He saw his receiver come open quickly. Rather than trying to wait and work something down the field, just take what the defense gives you.
This one might have been a false start on the offense. Let's get the call.
You going for the shoot?
False start. Repeat first down.
So they'll face a 1st and 15 after the penalty.
Passes it. And the Steelers will have 1st and goal. Another positive gain. That gives him 100 yards receiving for the game.
And you know, it's not just a couple of routes that he runs well. That's what makes him so tough. He can run the good underneath routes, but he can also take you over the top as well. So you have to give him those little throws. Man, this rookie wide receiver is setting the bar pretty high, isn't he? 3 touchdowns in one game. It's going to be hard to top this.
Jeff Reed adds the extra point.
Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint.
He'll return it from the 1. They get him at the 29-yard line.
The Bengals settled for a field goal on their last possession. The pass is away. Clark was there on the tackle.
This guy seemingly can't be stopped. He's now thrown for 400 yards in the game.
Yeah, and at times he really makes it look easy out there. These wide receivers deserve a little credit too. They're doing a lot of work getting open down the field, but this quarterback's pretty special.
Thomas makes the tackle.
Benson gets about 4 yards on the play. Short throw to the right. Leaping catch.
And there you see just a little bit of how tremendous these athletes are in the NFL. The ability to go up above the defense and make a play like that, that was fun to watch.
Passes the ball.
Townsend is there on the tackle.
Carson Palmer absolutely drilled that one in there, and he needed to. This guy can throw as hard as anybody in the league.
Again with the run.
Well, that time the outside linebacker came on the run blitz. They got some penetration and shut down the play.
Gets the pass off. Taylor bats it away.
Taylor had the coverage on the play.
Just missed that time, bringing him down for a sack, but great pressure to force an incompletion.
And he makes it.
Here's your Sprint drive summary.
That was a great kick from that distance.
It really was, wasn't it? There are no field goal kicker jokes going on the sideline right now, just a lot of love.
More from the 5.
He takes it back to the 29-yard line.
The Steelers
Will look to build momentum by getting another touchdown on this series.
Gets the pass away. Wallace with 7 catches now. First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 46-yard line. Give to the tailback. Still going. They'll face second down and 10. Throws it. Hall picks it off. And he reverses direction.
Willie Parker makes the tackle.
Well, in a game like this, when you have such a big lead, I guess you can afford to take a few more chances. But let's give the defense credit. After a tough day, they came up with a big one there.
Throws it short. Brings it in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Cincinnati Bengals use just 2 plays to go the 20 yards to the end zone.
Chris Henry has so much ability, and he's well utilized really in this offense. He's a hard receiver to cover, and there's really a certain toughness about him. He's going to fight you for position and for the ball.
Moore from the 2. He's tackled at the 27. The Steelers come back out looking for better results than their last time on the field.
Let's go do this. Let's get it done.
Draw play. Robert Gathers was there on the tackle. So we'll head to the 4th with our score, the Steelers 66, the Bengals 44. The Steelers have possession as we begin the 4th quarter and can put this game out of reach with a score on this drive. They'll give it off here. He's down the sideline at the 30, to the 20, to the 10. The Steelers score.
That defensive line is either physically exhausted or just completely overmatched. I mean, this guy has found the end zone 4 times already.
Point after is good. Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary.
Let's do this.
Caldwell can't hang on to the ball. McHugh recovered it. The Steelers will set up shop at the 31. Handoff up the middle. Sims was there to bring him down. Parker gains about 5 yards on the run. Here's the give.
There are just some guys in this league that you have to run away from, but the danger in that is you run away from him and he uses his speed to catch you from behind.
Throws it out, and it's completed. Crocker makes the tackle. Wallace has been virtually uncoverable in this one despite the defense's best efforts as he continues to pile on the yardage on his way to more than 200 yards receiving. He throws right. They push him out of bounds, and now they have 1st and goal.
Nice play that time. The defense came with the blitz there. He made a good read, delivered a nice ball in there to the open man.
Another run. As we've seen all season, he's in for another touchdown.
To score 20 touchdowns in the NFL, you have to have speed, you have to have moves, you have to be willing to run over people on occasion. But I still think this guy's best asset is his vision. He has patience, he sees the hole, and he takes his time and shoots through it.
Jones takes it from the 6. He's tackled at the 33. The offense will take over at the 33-yard line. 1st down now and 10 to go. Short pass. Tackled at the 46-yard line by Polamalu. Chris Henry makes his 90th catch of the year. Hands it off. Smith will drop him behind the line at the 45. Puts it up there. Taylor gets the pick. He got depleted. Again, it looked like there was a little miscommunication on that interception.
In the NFL, the quarterback's primary responsibility is to maintain possession of the ball. Don't give it away. He's the most trusted guy in the field, and today he's looking shaky.
Drops the easy pick. Jonathan Joseph was defending on the play. Passes. There for the catch. The 50. At the 40. At the 30. To the 20. Touchdown Steelers. And they will add to this already huge lead.
It hasn't exactly been a shootout today, that's for sure, but sometimes that's just how it goes in the NFL.
Point after is good. Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint. From the 7. Looked like someone got caught holding. Here's the official call.
Holding on the receiving team. First down.
They'll start at the 17.
Let's get some energy. Let's go.
Gets the pass out. Nearly picked off. He should have had that one. Ike Taylor had the coverage on the play. Gets the ball away. Henry was pretty well covered and couldn't make the catch. Chris Henry was his intended target.
On the play. Third down.
Passes to his left. He's still going. And this receiver just loves it when the defense is in man coverage.
Yeah, there's no better feeling than when you're coming off the ball and you know it's just you and the guy across from you. That's just good old-fashioned football, but you also know typically when you get man coverage, your quarterback is under pressure.
Rolls right.
You bring a little pressure and it impacts quarterbacks, and we saw it there.
Passes on the move. Carson Palmer has been unstoppable. That last connection gives him 500 yards. They'll give it off here, and he makes it out to about the 34-yard line. Casey Hampton was there on the tackle. There's a flag on the play. And this one looks like it's going to come back.
Repeat, second down.
That penalty will bring up a second and long situation. He's under a heavy rush. Setting up a screen, the tailback has it. Stiff arms, and he's brought down.
Good job all the way around by the defense that time. Not only did they have the deep routes completely covered there, but they also had the check down well within their grasp.
And the defense has a heavy rush.
Well, let's face it, there really aren't too many plays in the playbook that would have gained enough for the first down there, so they just took what they could get.
It's good. Here's your Sprint drive summary. And that was not an easy kick, Chris.
Yeah, it looked like a little adrenaline kicked in on that one, didn't it? Maybe even surprised him how far he hit that one.
He'll take it from the 2. the 30. Brought down at the 43-yard line. He did a good job finding the seam on that return.
Yeah, he found an opening and darted right through it, and that return is going to set up this offense with some really good field position to start the drive.
They go with a run. He breaks the tackle. They pick up a good 6 yards there, and that will bring up second down. Passes it out. Comes down with it. Ben Roethlisberger is having a tremendous game. 600 yards passing is unheard of.
He'll take off, and there's room to roam.
Still moving.
Boy, in that kind of situation, you just think that if they're going to pick up the first down on you, they're going to have to do it throwing the football. But that time, the quarterback got out in the open field and got it done.
He lost yardage on the play.
You know, you can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want. But ultimately, this game comes down to one big man against another big man. And that time, the defense's big men, they won the battle.
Jaunty was there to bring him down.
Big play, tremendous catch there, and you really leave yourself exposed as a wide receiver when you put your arms above the head. But that time he showed a lot of courage going up and getting that one.
Still working. Did he get there? Yes, it's going to be 6 points.
That was some great running there. Knew exactly where to go, which hole to hit, when to make his move, turned it on. Just a very natural run.
Better than 8 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. And the score,
The Steelers 94,
the Bengals 47.
he stopped at the 24-yard line. The offense will start at the 24-yard line. Palmer gives it up the middle. James Ferrier makes the tackle. The offensive line just hasn't opened up many holes for him. He's really having a tough time out there. He rolls right.
Pressure gets there, and he puts it on the ground.
Pittsburgh falls on it. They get the turnover.
Yeah, I had one coach tell me one time that if you really want to get an attaboy on this defense, you have to strip that ball out and recover it. It's not enough to just get it out.
Roethlisberger with the give. Mendenhall picks up 5 yards with the carry. 11 yards out. Mendenhall gets the carry. He can't bring him down. Mendenhall got past the defenders and picked up a solid gain for the first. The stop was made by White. White with the takedown again. That's his 5th tackle of the game. They can't bring him down. Mendenhall picks up 2 yards with the carry. 3rd and goal from the 2 here. Mendenhall lost the ball. There's a battle for it. Johnson gets his hand on it and scoops it up. The Bengals win the scramble. They take over.
I'm not sure if he was actually the first one to get there or not, but boy, what a job he did scraping that thing out of there.
Feeds it to the back. Watson comes away with 5 yards on the carry. It's 2nd and 5 here. Ball on the 7.
Under pressure, he felt the heat that time and was forced to throw it away quickly.
Just gets it away. He does a good job to hang on to the ball.
Yeah, the defense came with pressure, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback, and they paid a price. He got it out of there, picked up a nice game.
Throws it short. Makes the catch. Chapman fumbles. Taylor grabs it up. To the 10.
Wide receivers are pretty good at catching the football. They're not always good at running with the football. It takes a lot of strength to hold on to that ball, and he gave it up.
Gives it off. Jaunty is there to bring him down. Jaunty has 8 tackles now in the game. Mendenhall gets about a yard on the play. Big opportunity for the defense here. 3rd down, goal to go. Passes to the end zone.
Great pressure that time to force that off-target throw. You know when you're bringing pressure, you're going to leave somebody open down the field. You just have to hope you get there before that quarterback finds it.
So after that kick, the score is now the Steelers 97, the Bengals 47. Jones drops it. Carter picks it up off the ground. To the 20. To the 10. Touchdown Steelers.
Oh, yeah, baby, come on.
Up and good. Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary. Just over 5 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter. And our score, the Steelers 104, the Bengals 47. Gets to about the 24. The Bengals will begin this drive at the 24-yard line. He throws short, and the pass is incomplete.
And the defense came after him with the blitz, and you see the net result of that. You don't always get a sack, but sometimes if you can just rush the quarterback, it is a positive net result for the defense.
Is there for the catch. Kenny Watson makes his 3rd grab. They line up at the 30. Dumps it out left. And he caught it. He gunned that one in there for the 1st down, didn't he?
He really did. And when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see him driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
The halfback with the carry. This is a game he'll want to forget about. He's faced a wall almost every time he's gotten the ball. Flag on the play. He rolls out to the right. And I have a feeling this one's coming back.
Holding offense. The penalty is declined.
Tough situation for the offense now after the sack. They're going to need a long 13 to convert. Here's the pass. The Bengals are lining up to punt it away. Moore is back deep to return. Moore fields it at the 24. He makes it to the 38-yard line. They'll get the ball here at the 38. Tosses it out. Gains his way to the 46-yard line.
Well, they brought the blitz that time. The offensive line did a pretty good job recognizing it. They got the blocks, but the back was still able to get out of there for a nice gain.
And they'll run him again.
7 yards and a first down. The last thing in the world the defenses want to do is take people out of coverage, bring them down to help against the run, but I'm not sure they have much of a choice at this point.
He fights forward to about the 46. Mendenhall comes away with 2 yards on the carry. They go with the fullback. Now Alugat is there on the tackle. 3rd and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 44-yard line. Again with the carry.
Well, I'm sure the defense was caught a little off guard by that run call there, but if you're going to call run there, you better pick up a first down or you're going to be reading about it in the newspaper the next day.
The ball will go into the end zone for a touchback. They were forced to punt on their last drive. They'll start at the 20, 1st and 10. He gets popped as he throws. Clark makes the tackle. Lavernius Cole
Now with 4 catches in the game.
Nice play, man.
Well, the defense didn't get the sack, but they got the next best thing, and that was a bad throw.
Here's the throw. Troy Polamalu is there on the tackle. Chris Henry has 7 catches in the game. And he's hit as he let go of the ball. There for the reception. To the 20. To the 10. Chris Henry doesn't make it. Or did he? He did not score. That'll make it 1st and goal following the big pass. Short throw to the right.
Way to work, baby.
Caldwell brings it in. Touchdown.
Very impressive performance by this young quarterback. You know, he's shown signs of brilliance in the past, and if this game is any further indication of what's to come, I think the fans are going to really love this guy.
He makes it back to the 25. They had to punt it away on their previous drive.
Let's ride, dog. Let's go,
Hands it off. From their own 25-yard line.
Let's smart, baby.
Roethlisberger hands off to the left. He gets out to about the 28-yard line. A gain of 3 yards, and that makes it 3rd down. Mendenhall off the left side.
Still pushing. He just broke that one for a big gain and the first down.
Boy, that's a killer on third down to allow that kind of run to be ripped off in there. You're thinking, okay, if they want to throw the ball, take a chance on getting a big play, that's fine. But to see a run go for that kind of a gainer, that makes you sick.
That's going to do it from Pittsburgh. Top plays are coming right up.